Hi, my name is Megan Mason, and this is my introduction video for EDL 858. Some personal information about myself. I grew up in a small town of Deshler, Nebraska. After I graduated high school there, I went to McPherson College for my undergraduate of sec secondary education for history and special ed. I was also part of the track and field team where I was a thrower. And that is where I met my husband, Zach. He was a sprinter and hurdler there, and we have been married for 5 years, and we have two kiddos, Markayla and Paxton, who are 4 and 2, and we are expecting our third one in July. After college, I got my first job at Pratt, Kansas, at a school called Skyline, and I was the 6 through 8 adaptive special education teacher there, and the middle school volleyball and basketball coach and track, and I was also the track coach. After there, my husband and I moved to Colony, Kansas, and I got a position at Chinook Middle School for 2 years. I was the 6 through 8 behavioral specialist teacher there, and I also coached at the college as a throwers coach. Then I got the opportunity to work in the same school as my husband, so then I am now at Colony, where I am the 6 through 12 special education teacher, and I coach basketball and track. I have been in education for 7 years, and my reasoning why I want to be in administration is I believe through my experience as a special education teacher and all the formal documentations and dealing with complicated situations and students, that it would be a good challenge for myself, and I believe that working with my administrators closely, I have a good feel for what to expect. I know there's a lot of things that I'm not prepared for yet, and my goal is just to make the school environment better for everyone, especially like my teachers. I want them to know that I'm gonna hold them to high expectations, but also at the same time, I want them to be able to come to me for any problems or questions they have, and just to be there for them. And at the same time, try to create a better work environment for them and my students. So data and utilization of data at my district. I am involved with the district and our co-op, so I'm going to be looking at both of those. The reflection of the process of my district's data analyzation. I've listed the district testing that we do here, so STAR 360, UPAR, wellness surveys, state assessments, social and emotion, and then the KCTC surveys. Pretty much we give it to the kids, and it's up for the teachers to look at the data and figure out what to do with it. Me personally, I drive off of my data collection because I'm always collecting data on my IEP kiddos. I don't hear a lot of it for a collaborative overview unless our administration addresses it. The reflection process of my cooperative data, I feel, is more involved than my district. We are constantly getting data and talking about it and meeting in groups. I progress monitor my kids every other week, and I chart and I alter what I'm teaching for the next week. And I have 3-year evals that I do every year for IQs and cognitive assessments. And I also do annual parent surveys to see how my parents think their students are progressing. Again, instructional decision driven from the data. I am driven by my data that I collect. I'm not sure about other teachers. I honestly know some teachers don't even look at the data unless forced to. So my critique of the personal knowledge of the data is I don't know how our district files that data. I don't know what other people do with it. I don't know if how they track it. My personal usage, I have a filing cabinet and like I said, I have charts. I keep track of where my kids are going. Are we going forward? Or are we going backwards? And my proposal to improve the current knowledge of data and the data analysis is, I think teachers need to be told and shown what to do with the data and how to use it. I know when teachers hear data, they kind of roll their eyes and be like, oh my gosh, more stuff. But it's actually very good information. And then I also feel like when we do like our wellness surveys for our school, um, being able to communicate that with the community. How's our students doing? How are we doing as a community? Because nowadays they're wanting our community to be more involved in the schools. So we got to be able to open up and tell them, hey, this is where we're at. What could the community do to help, especially parents at home? And so that's kind of where I'm at with our analyzing our data at my district and co-op. So I look forward to working with all of you and to finish out this semester.